Well, before I start my talk, I just want to say in front of everyone, because I called Jim and Laura actually on the way home from the picnic last Sunday. It was just such a beautiful experience. The environment, nature environment, our LEC environment, and the peace that you both have created in your home. So I would just want to thank you for that. We had a great time. Yeah. Okay. And I think most of us were there. Yeah. Next year. Okay, well, there is a wonderful post on the Sadhguru Facebook page of him looking so happy and free-spirited, and a breeze blowing back his long gray beard, white beard actually, white beard, and he's riding his motorcycle. And at the caption beneath it reads, "Life is a fabulous phenomenon if you know how to ride it." So if you listened to last Sunday's talk, then you know that our focus this month is on our choosing to ride the joyous currents of life within us and all around us, the currents of the pure positive energy of love in action, so that we can experience the fabulous phenomenon of living our life in this world. That energy is always available to us in all circumstances, no matter what is going on, because we're made of that energy. No matter what's going on, we're made of that energy. It's always available to us. We are a miracle in form. We are manifested magic wherever we are. We carry all that with us. That's why we're focusing this month on our being easy about life and reminding ourselves to worry less and relax and trust more. We're focusing on being bored less and appreciating and savoring more of the deliciousness of being alive as ourself in the moments of our life in this world. Here we are, manifested wonderfulness. When that's our focus, we cry less and laugh more, because we sense that no matter how serious things seem to be in the world, in reality, nothing serious is going on. Nothing that goes on in this world, absolutely nothing, despite how serious it seems at times, has the power to dictate to us how we will choose to experience this life. And all of the experience that come along as we live in this human environment. We get to choose. Nothing can dictate what we choose and how we choose. There's an old saying that goes, life is not about how fast you run or how high you climb, but how well you bounce. When we know that there's a place within us that's spring-loaded with joy, that's not only available to us, but is actually rooting for us, so to speak, it gives us the bounce we need, no matter what's going on, if we decide to take the bounce. Nothing in this world can touch the one we're created to be. Nothing has the power to change our identity as a spiritual being while we're here, or prevent us from expressing our powerful spiritual nature under any circumstances. So if you didn't hear last Sunday's talk, that's pretty much our focus in a nutshell. We've chosen, all of us, no matter who, no matter where, to make living in this world an essential part of our eternal spiritual journey. We chose to make a stop off here in this human environment. If we said as a teenager, or we're thinking it now, I didn't ask to be born. The truth is, yes, you did. We all did. There's not one of us here in this world that did not ask to be in this world. And no matter what has occurred in the past that has been unpleasant or painful, or what may be happening in our life right now that is challenging, because we have the powerful ability to choose how we will feel about it or despite it, we can choose to use whatever is going on to take a balance and rise higher in our vibrational living than ever before. We can use it to expand even more in our awareness of who we truly are, so that we get a better ride, a smoother ride, a more enjoyable ride, so that we can feel the loving breezes of life blowing through our life. In the Way of Transformation, we read, "Beloved friend, come and play at a vaster level. It is all within you. Come and play. Come and play with God's children. You are free. In this moment, you are as free as you will ever be right now. You have the free use of time to generate experience. And experience is why we're here. We're in this world of contrast and diversity with all its variety of life expressions and with its plethora of differing opinions. For the experience it all provides us. We're here to experience what we individually will make of all of it, and what we will make from it as an individual expression, a unique expression of life on earth. We're here to utilize every bit of it, all that appears to be the good, the bad, and the ugly, all of it. Because sometimes we're unaware of what we want until we experience what we don't want. We've just forgotten that we're here for the creative fun of it and for the playfulness. We've forgotten to take it easy. In fact, with all that's happened in our life and with all that's happening in the world, we may wonder sometime about our choice to live in this world at this time in the first place. But if we own it as our choice, rather than a struggle or a penance or an absolution of karma, we can learn to ride the beautiful currents of life fabulously into better and better and gooder experiences. Now, when we say it's good for us to let go of the past, it's not about trying to change the past. We can't change it. And we don't even need to struggle to come to terms with it. There's nothing to come to terms with. The past does not exist except in our memory. And our memory is right here and right now. Whether our past was beautiful or horrible or a mixed bag of both, all of it is like marbles in the big bag of our memory. But those marbles aren't living things. They're there in our memory, but we give them life when we focus on them. And how we feel when we focus on them determines whether or not we're using them to grow into a more expanded expression of our true self on earth. That's the only point and purpose of them. We have a choice. If something happened that we didn't want to happen, we can either be wounded or wiser. Sadhguru said, every memory, pleasant and unpleasant, can be used to your advantage. If a lot of unpleasant things have happened, you will simply become wiser sooner than everybody else. We're here to grow through the experiences of contrast, of both wanted and unwanted. And in the process, learn that we are free to consciously choose how we will be and how we will feel through it all. Whatever all of it includes for us. In this way, we expand in our awareness of our power of choice. And every time we feel our power, every time we know that we can make a choice right here and right now, we are living our true reality. We're aligned with our expanding spirit and aware that we are here out of choice to choose and experience choice. Now, it's been said by scientists that clock ticks simply measure change, and that the past or future only exist as thoughts in the present moment. Scientists, not woo-woo people, scientists. That's why it's never later than you think. Time is a human concept and nothing more. Nothing ever happens too soon or too late, except in our mind. We could say that what we think about time is our concept of the concept of time. And so, this is the time. Here and now is always the time. And this is the time of our life, and this is the space in which we have chosen to experience and express our life. Right now. An experience can only happen in the now. Whether we're present, or whether we're looking back or looking forward, we're still looking in the present moment. There's nothing else going on. Rupert Spira, the spiritual teacher, said experience is always now. There is never an experience of yesterday or tomorrow. When we think back to a memory from 10 years or 20 years ago, or about some future event, we all know where that appears, right here in our mind, now, here and now, in the present moment, as a thought that causes us to experience an emotion. But that emotion that we're feeling is happening in the present moment. That memory back there, we can't feel what happened back there. We can feel what we feel now as we look at it. All our stories about the past or the future are only ideas arising in our mind as we think about them in the present moment. Every story we tell, sometimes we say, well, that sure takes me back. It's not taking us anywhere. It can never be later than we think, because we're the one thinking about our concept of time. That's it. It can never be later than that. There's no universal clock ticking away that we can get behind of or ahead of. In reality, it's always the eternal present, and we are living in it. So the question this morning is this: does it sometimes seem to us that it's too late for us to live our life in the fullest? I mean, we've lived a full life, but now. Do we think about how simple things used to be for us, especially physical movement? But Einstein said the distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. Einstein. And he knew everything. Even though our life in this world is temporary, we are not created to have a downhill journey that ends in debilitation rather than elation. Ours is a journey of growth and expansion and creation forever. And this is our moment. Any moment is our moment. Right now is the time. And right now we are as free as we ever were or ever will be. The power of the whole universe, the power of pure, positive source energy is where it always has been for us, within us, right now. Mooji said, tomorrow never comes. It is only ever today. When we're looking behind us and worrying about what's ahead of us, when we believe that right now isn't a powerful place for us to have a fabulous life, then today, this phenomenal day that we've decided to chalk up to being too little too late will be a day in which we've missed our opportunity to experience more of the miracle we are in form, more of the manifestations of the magic that we are. And we will have given the creative power we have right now to live a fabulous life, a phenomenal life, to a concept that doesn't truly exist outside of our mind. This eternal day has more than enough health and well-being and vitality for us. More than enough happiness and joy for us. More than enough of whatever we want right now. Eckhart Tolle wrote, "Realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. When you make the present moment, instead of past and future, the focal point of your life, your ability to enjoy what you do, and with it, the quality of your life increases dramatically." Namaste. All righty. It's good to have you back, Grateful Jim. Okay, well, this is our time, our moment to say thank you, thank you, thank you, and any moment is a good moment for that. To show our appreciation, to feel our gratitude. I love what LEC is. I love who all of you are. I love us together. I love everyone who is joining us live stream, because you are definitely part of this energy of love. And we are still able to be here together and do what we do, and because we all support one another, and one of those ways is financially, so thank you. You are giving our treasurer something to do. In addition to praying. But if you have just joined us right now, and your heart is feeling what our hearts are feeling, and you would like to join in the support of this good feeling, but you don't know how, then our wonderful treasurer, Dr. Jamie Phillips, is here to tell you how.
Thank you. This is my moment.
It is.
I think I'll just savor it. You guys do your own thing. Okay.
Yes.
If
But we help make your moment.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a wonderful talk. Thank you. If you would like to donate to the Life Enrichment Center, and we'd love your support. If you're watching this online, there's several ways you can do that. You can go to our website, lecflint.com. There's a donate button on that page, and Reverend Stephanie's podcast will be there early next week, or next couple days. You can also go to Facebook. You're probably watching this on Facebook. You can go to facebook.com/Life Enrichment Center. There's a donate button on our Facebook page. If you'd like to donate via PayPal email address is lec2512@gmail.com. And lastly, if you'd like to send in a check, you can send it to our P.O. Box, Life Enrichment Center, P.O. Box 321-294, Flint, Michigan, 48532. And here in the sanctuary, we're going to be doing an offertory while we listen to the voice of Marcia Allen sing In This Very Room, and that'll be followed by a gratitude prayer from Reverend Stephanie. Thank you.